Shalom, family. This is Elder Azariyah Ben Yosef. All right. This is going to be my last Sabbath lesson for the month of March. We're planning to do Hebrew Israelite Academy field trip. It's going to be like a Bible vacation. We're going to be visiting Farmsville, Virginia, to see the historic landmark called Israel Hill, which was documented by colonialists, who took us off slave ships, who identified us, Negroes, as Hebrews. Okay? So the white people who enslaved us, which is documented in the Bible, all right? Deuteronomy chapter 28, knew who we were and knew our true identities, and they still do today. They use Hollywood films and political programming and all this immoral, sadistic agendas that are going on in the Western world to keep us from knowing who we really are, okay? And then once we know, they'll keep us, they do everything they can to keep us from serving, all right, the God of the Hebrews, whose proper name is Yah, okay? Psalm 68. Now, I'm going to wrap it up with Job chapter 9, verse 27. If I say I will forget my complaint, I will leave off my heaviness and comfort myself. This is our forefather David, King David, speaking to us. 28, I am afraid of all my sorrows. I know that thou wilt not hold me innocent. Okay? If I be wicked, why then labor I in vain? Okay? And it goes on to say, I'm going to stop with verse 30. If I wash myself with snow, water, and make my hands never so clean. Okay? So throughout Psalms, King David is dealing with repentance, regret, and constant turmoil, harassment by his enemies. Psalms 83, he also identifies who his enemies are. And they're the same ones that plague the so-called Negro today, which the Negroes who are the true children of Israel, not those Jewish bastards that are occupying our land in Jerusalem. Those are not the real Jews. That has been established, and most of our people already know that. Okay? Black on black crime, feminism, and homosexuality, it is by design enforced by our enemies to keep us from our Elohim, to keep us from serving his patriarchal traditions and his commandments, which is a travesty, which is systematically destroying our people. Okay? And the main target of this agenda are the men. Why? Because Genesis chapter 2, chapter 2 and chapter 3, man was only